Hello. In this video, we'll review past CSEC math problems or past papers or questions that came in the past paper. Now, what are some of the benefits of reviewing past math problems, CSEC math problems? Well, they give you an idea as to the structure of the exam, what to expect. So if you know what to expect, you'll be better prepared. You wouldn't be surprised by any question. Another benefit is that when you review past CSEC papers, you reinforce what you're learning from that exposure. In other words, you want to consolidate your knowledge gained from solving a similar type of problem. So let's look at a few examples of past CSEC math problems. In the paper 2013, this problem came in the exam using a calculator or otherwise. Calculate the exact value of this expression here and this expression here. Now, each year the CSEC examiners issue an annual report on the performance of students on these questions. For each individual question, they tell you around how many students attempted the question, what percentage of students who attempted this question gained the full marks. For example, in 2013, only 4% of over 90,000 students who wrote the exam got full marks for these questions. And the third thing the CSEC examiners do is they identify what's being tested by this question. For example, this question tests your ability to add, subtract, multiply, and divide fractions. See the fractions there with the fraction bar? Involving mixed numbers. Mixed number. This here is a mixed number. 1 over 1 and 4/5 is a mixed number. This is a fraction. This is a mixed number. 2 and 2/5. Your ability to manipulate fractions is important. And this question carries 1 mark. And this question here, your ability to use the calculator to evaluate the square and the square root of rational numbers. So you have the square of a number here, 0.32 squared. Your ability to use your calculator. You should pause the video, take out your calculator, and attempt to solve these problems. And find the square root of 1.5625. Now, these exercises are very practical because in the real world you have to use these skills, especially if you're working with, say, for example, in the oil industry, big business, you have to deal with fractions and decimals and so on. Okay, so here's another example, part B of the same question. Question 1 had 3 parts. Smiley orange juice is sold in cartons of 2 different sizes at the prices shown on the table below. One is 350 ml, costs $4.20. One is 450 ml, $5.13. Which size of carton juice is the better buy? Justify your answer. Again, pause the video and work it out. And this the third part of the question. Faye borrowed $9,600 at 8% per annum. Compound interest. Know that compound interest. Now this question tested your knowledge and use of compound interest. If you can recall the formula, excuse. For compound interest, you can apply there. Pause the video and do that. Now, question 1 has 3 parts and the total marks 11 marks. So this is a quick review of question 1 in the past CSEC paper.